Good evening, everybody. We finally figured out the whole map ban slash who's the captain tonight for We Taketh Awayeth, aka Heavy Impact, aka We Take These, aka Wild Heart CCL. Tonight we have Baby Makers, who won Heroic Division last season and got their seed and slot into Storm this season, going up against We Taketh Awayeth. It's tough to say all night, so we'll just say we take these or we take away. Should be a fun map. Going over to the map bans that occurred just a second ago. Baby Makers lost the coin flip. We Taketh Awayeth has won the option, and they took first pick. With Baby Makers being out Talo, Dragonshire, and We Taketh Awayeth banning out Infernal Shrines. It's interesting. And I not seen I believe it was Garden. Not showing up. I don't think Guard's actually is actually even a choice, but they banned it out. Okay. Well, I'm not going to let them know because who cares? But we are waiting for the lobby to be popped back up. Once it's in, I will pull you in to the lobby. But if you are here rooting on your fans or your friends, let them know. And as soon as this thing jumps off, we will bring you into the game. Tonight I'm joined by Loot Panda 99, not 98 or 2000, but 99. Panda, how you doing tonight?
Doing well, Danny. Doing well. It's always nice to cast a game with you.
Oh, likewise. We're going to see two really good teams. Arguably, one is a little bit stronger than the other. And it looks like Deadwish is taking us tonight to Battlefield of Eternity. All right.
More where that came from, Danny.
More for where that's right. BOE was picked by Blue. Update. Bam, baby. All right. What do you know about these two teams, Panda?
I know that a couple seasons ago we lost a game to Baby Makers on Alcatraz Valley.
Yes, that was fun.
With one health on the core.
Let me paint the picture for that one. I was casting that match, which was fantastic, and it was Baby Makers versus whichever team you were on at the time. I think it was like Phoenix Rising Onyx, and you actually had them. We actually had them. I'm sorry. This is Danny. You actually had their team at core 1 health, and you threw it. Threw pretty bad. And you guys wiped on the core, and they walked all the way to your core and ended up winning. Looks like tonight Tremor is actually back. 'Cause I thought he was doing school, but on the side of Wildheart, we have Slug Hunter so far, Weary Day, Zergling, and Tremor, waiting for their 5th to show up. And on the left from Baby Makers, we have Cheekies, Lupus, Deadwish, Marbuckle, and Zero. I believe Zero is the one tanking for them, with Lupus playing more of the DPS one. And in the past couple games, I have seen Wildheart swap around who their tank was, but I have to guess that Tremor will play tank this go around. But yeah, we're set to go. Looks like Lupus and Weary Day are arguing about who kills who first. But yeah, we're waiting for the last member from We Taketh Awayeth to show up. And once we are in, this draft. So Panda, what's for dinner tonight?
We settled on 5 Guys.
Oh, 5 Guys. Okay. Every time we go to 5 Guys for lunch, it's like $25 for like a sandwich.
Yeah, you know what?
It's the most expensive restaurant I've been to in my entire life.
Yeah, they definitely raised up. Yeah. It was a little surprising. I think for 3 of us, it was like $50. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Danny, there's an empty spot on that team. Do you want a Rochambeau and one of us just pop over and we can get this going?
Well,
I think we could fit in.
We can definitely. I can offer them to you. But well, I'm sure they have a sub that will happily play for them. Now,
Wow, it's
interesting
great
thing
value,
here.
Danny.
I caught the Wild Heart Valentine's Day special, and I believe Weary Day and Slug Hunter made an appearance on that. And I want to say Slug Hunter actually got a pretty large bid from somebody, and I was actually impressed by the amount of money that was paid for like a 20-minute ARAM. So maybe Slug has like a future in being like a high-paid male escort.
So it's kind of like a HOTS OnlyFans.
Well, well, I guess only heroes.
HOTS Only Heroes.
Yeah.
Danny, I think you just made your org right there.
I work only heroes. Nice. If you
Heroes.
are interested in supporting Storm Division, exclamation point matcherino, or if you're interested in getting some coaching, I'm not sure if anyone here is doing any coaching. If you're looking for coaching, exclamation point coaching, and those dollars that go towards the coaching will also support the prize pool for Storm Division for season 13. Great way to meet some really nice guys or ladies, and kind of brush up on some of the things that they're really good at, like offlaning, tanking, healing, DPSing, all those things. It was Sluggin Zergling. I'm sorry. Zergling's also a nice guy, Jazz. How much money did Zerg raise on that stream? I think Slug got like $80, not more.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. In high school, I ran a escort service.
This sounds legal.
Well, it doesn't. It's not as bad as it actually was. I would offer up like the guys that didn't have dates for prom to girls that didn't have dates for prom. We called ourselves. Well, I called the company Lonesome Town Escorts. We actually got some business. We are looking for Mason Blaze. I believe he is in Canada. So perhaps the truck drivers have blocked his route home.
That could be a little awkward, huh?
Yeah. Let me ask if the Canadian truck drivers strike again. Oh, wow.
Don't worry, bro. They're gonna start soon.
And if you really want to go the extra mile, I believe Salvaje can get you a deal on some Wild Heart merch in their store.
I kind of want some Zero merch.
Some Zero merch, like a bearded man.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get like Zero's face on a T-shirt and sell it in the NGS store. I bet that would go pretty quick.
Yeah. You know, I've definitely heard these e-game stores are very profitable. I believe talked to Covey about that.
Yeah, I'll message Covey to see if I can get some merch on the website. DMs from the people. About 15 minutes in, I'm not sure what the teams want to do, but maybe I can offer you, Panda, to play for Taketh Awayeth.
Sign me up.
So what did you get from Five Guys?
A couple cheeseburgers and a hamburger.
That was how much?
$50.
$50? Jesus Christ. It's a lot of money for cheeseburgers. Sure. We have a Mason Blaze in the lobby. Nice. Okay, well, everyone's in the lobby. As soon as we get the readies to go, we will jump into the draft screen. First game is on Battlefield of Eternity. Pretty stacked squad on We Take It the Wet side, which is basically Wildheart CCL. I'm sad that they don't have Infrared tonight, who is an amazing player. I'd be surprised if he is in CCL next season, if he actually applies. But we have Wildheart CCL, aka We Take It the Wet, aka We Take These, aka Heavy Impact, versus Baby Makers. We are getting the readies coming out from some teams, and as soon as we jump into this, we will take you to the screen. Panda, we are going to BOE tonight. What heroes do you like on this map? Are you more of a control guy? Are you more of a race?
I think control. I think control is probably what we're gonna see, and what I would prefer. So I would not be surprised if we see a Hanzo, maybe a Junkrat.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm actually interested to see kind of on the we take it the way side, what roles they decide to play, because I know they've been swapping around on who the tank is versus who the DPSer is, and who the healers are. But that was without Tremor, as Tremor was finished up for school things. First ban, we take away a Maiev ban, which I believe is a Deadwish special. Plays a really strong Maiev. Let's see if we see a Johanna deleted or Rhaegar. I think Johanna's more punishing than Rhaegar. I have seen Rhaegars actually go through draft and not be drafted or banned out in these upper division games. We are seeing Junkrat, point control, traps, mines, taken off the board.
Okay.
Diablo. I think I have seen Zero play a lot of Diablo, so that is not surprising. And plus, he's really good at spending all these things to queue into. And
Danny,
final
what do you think? What are we gonna get first pick? You think?
Well,
if
it's not a Johanna ban, I'm gonna guess Johanna. But I have to guess that you're gonna take out the Johanna.
It was pretty strong.
Oh, it's they're gonna go a little Cho'Gall side, so maybe they are afraid that they're gonna clown around and do something funky. But I'm not sure if it's a flex ban or a fear ban, because they take out the Cho. And I feel like if you ban Cho, you gotta ban Gall just to be safe.
Yeah, I think that's a fear ban, because otherwise they would have done Cho and Gall.
Yeah. And we have Mason Blaze pick up the Blaze, which is interesting. Mason is typically their damage dealer, but obviously they can swap around at the end of the draft for 30 seconds.
There's the Hanzo.
We have a Deadwish Hanzo and a Cheeky's Rhaegar.
Danny, are you a little surprised that Johanna's been sitting in the corner waiting for a date?
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised if I saw a new rack picked up here from the side of We Taketh Awayeth. And if they do that, they can ban out the Johanna on this next ban phase. But with Blaze CC with its E, let's see what they pick here. Have a Tremor Tracer and a Slug Hunter Malfurion. This is really fun. Now, here's the question. Next ban phase. What do you ban here if you're Baby Makers? Do you take out a Nubarak? Do you get rid of Johanna? Do you get I'm not sure if they get rid of Li Ming. Okay.
Ning.
And a little bit with, with Lupus, who's on the Wild Heart CCL roster for last season. This might be a more friendly match with interesting bands getting out. Final band coming out from Taketh Awayeth.
Curious if they're going to leave Leoric up.
We have Raynor taking
Raynor. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one.
Bloodlust, Raynor on the Immortal. Maybe it burns it down a little too fast. But there are some options here. I'm not sure if they want to play into Tracer. And I know that I like it, but some people do not like it. The Varian Tracer is kind of fun to play. You see Johanna pick up the Zero. Sorry, Zero pick up Johanna. And Marble go into Leoric. Every day snap picking material. Gonna give shields and a little bit of speed to Tracer. And final pick out from Zergling, most likely a ranged mage. Maybe a Chromie. Then. Well, you got your Leoric pickup. What is Lupus thinking as their auto attacker or their next damage dealer?
I mean, Vala's up. I don't know if they would go Vala Hanzo.
Well, with Tracer on the board, Tracer is really, really scary with this mosquito build, just kind of peppering damage constantly. Let's see what
the hunt is
okay.
on.
Can't dodge auto attacks in the Nara, which makes Tracer harder to get into you. But look at this draft, Panda. Which draft do you like the most? Not looking at the teams, who's on the teams. Which draft do you feel the most comfortable executing their objective?
You know, I'm gonna go with Baby Makers. Actually, I think theirs is a little bit more traditional. I think the other draft is definitely fun. But again, taking away who's playing them, I would just go with the Baby Makers.
Well, this is going to be a fun game. I can tell you that already. I'm actually kind of hyped to see how this works out. But yeah, if you're here watching, root on your friends, family, whatever, lovers. But we are going to BOE, which is a 2-lane map. We do have actually we had Slug Hunter swap onto the Blaze, so it is not. Which I was going to, I didn't catch that, but Slug actually swapped onto Blaze. Mason is on the Golden. I'm sorry, who's Mason on? Where's Mason? Mason's on the Tyrael. Okay. Zerg, Weary Day, Tremor stayed on Tracer. Nothing changed there. But this is a 2-lane map. Immortals will spawn in one of these two directions,
The battle begins in
which is great.
10 seconds.
But this is going to be interesting to see how We Taketh Awayeth actually plays this.
2, 1.
Sparhawk, this is a Panda co-casted adventure. So
100%.
Please expect profane language.
I might be suspended again from NGS soon.
The NGS community is proud to suspend you for 4 seasons in a row.
Gotta win the award every season.
Zero with a pretty good Gadem catching 2 members, but Sleep goes out, forcing Zero to pop his trait. As We Taketh Awayeth puts in some decent siege damage into the wall of Baby Makers. Zero in that back line, but getting pretty low with that Tracer damage, and we have a first blood. Johanna going down against that peppery Tracer build.
Is that how they describe it, the kids these days? Peppery?
Peppery? Bussin' is a word I hear them use quite often.
Yeah, my daughter uses that one, and I asked her kindly not to. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you grew up in the age of crisscross and wearing your pants backwards, so
They'll make you jump.
Right. Lines do come out from Johanna, which should make things a little bit harder for Tremor to hit his damage. Oh, big sleep onto Cheekies. She is gonna be able. No, she is gonna go down. So, Baby Makers, it's gonna be a 4v3 here with the siege camp pushing bottom, and this top tower will drop second.
Danny,
Rhaegar spawning now.
I'd like to change which draft I chose.
You could change anytime. This is a community of forgiveness.
I appreciate that.
You see Tracer moving rotations to go to its hard camp. My team actually played Heavy Impact a couple seasons ago in Heroes Lounge, Panda.
Yes.
And it was like we were bots in like the tribe mode, and we were like the elite or the advanced bots. We were like the beginner bots. That's what it felt like. They just had their way with us without consent. Pretty bad. But we do see Malfurion rotating here, looking at Marbuckle. Tremor in the bush. And objective will spawn now. Jason is going to grow out his sword just to scare him away.
Looks like Marbuckle's having some trouble top too.
Marbuckle is having a little bit of difficulty here. We Taketh Awayeth side still has their hard camp up on the top side, but damage is going out onto the Ready Mortal. And condemned from Johanna. Mortal at about 55% health. 5 more and takes us to halftime. But we do have Gul'dan here bottom lane, Zerling dumping damage into this Blue Immortal. Big stun onto Johanna. Sleep. Forced out the D trait from Johanna. And Gul'dan's actually going to bring this to halftime. So we have a little bit more health on the blue Immortal. So, but we see Zergling doing some damage onto the Blue Immortal as 4 members of We Taketh Awayeth are going to defend their Immortal. As Deadwish tries to poke from the hard camp cruiser side. Big Sleeps comes out, followed up with the E from Slug Hunter. And that's why he gets the big money on the Wild Heart Valentine's Day cast. And
Apparently so.
pushed himself in.
I mean, I think a lot of that was Malfurion right there. That route was pretty nasty.
That was a pretty big route. And it looks like this first Immortal is going to go over to the side of We Taketh Awayeth.
It's okay. It's gonna be low shield.
It's a small shield Immortal.
Danny, I heard you kind of like small shields. Is that true?
Small shields? You know, partial. Big, small, medium. I'm more
Take
about
them all.
I'm more about the girth.
Girth.
Yeah, girth.
The demon moves for the gates of
Gul'dan slow on his suck, making it a little harder. As his top fort will go down. Shield is down, but pretty healthy Immortal walking in there, and Zergling is pouring in the damage on a Deadwish.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't have anything to deal with the Tracer, and then the Gul'dan is just spamming back
Well,
there.
they do have a Lunara on Tracer, and they do have blinds on Johanna, but it's so hard to engage on this team because you've got Zergling dumping damage in, you've got the roots from Weary Day, and you know This is gonna be a tough defense.
Yeah, I think it'll get better for them when they get 10.
Yep. 10s will come online first before we take it the Wayeth. Momentarily, you see Slug Hunter E away.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
top lane.
what is going on here? We have Tremor and Friends going to put some damage into this top peak. As T rotations from Baby Makers to defend this.
Danny, I think this is their keep 100% right now.
Well, Gul'dan actually went the reign of randomness. Yeah, he went the ARAM build. Gul'dan.
I can respect that.
I mean, you're an ARAM aficionado. Big stun to Lupus, cleansed away by Cheekies on Rhaegar. And Slug actually went the blast radiance. He didn't actually go the bunker. I like this.
They're having fun.
I was hoping that I would see a judgment material to make it all wrap out. Wasting play is getting low.
And I guess it's only half troll.
I wouldn't call it troll. I think they're just having fun. Level 10s are online for Baby Makers. We see Blessed Shield for Johanna, Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo, Tomb, Ancestral, and waiting on Lunara's ability. I'm thinking that's the jumpy one. Yep. Hippity hoppity one. Called
It is the jumpy one.
Early damage coming out from Baby Makers onto the Immortal. We are going to see an engagement here. Lupus is getting low. Ancestral forced out.
Great Ancestral.
Lands. Big E from Slug Hunter. Lupus does go to sleep and goes bye-bye. Mace Marbuckle might be in trouble here. That's 2 for 0 as we take it the Wayeth. It's going to bring us to halftime.
Weary Day and those roots are, I mean, every single one of them are impactful.
Yeah.
Seek better ground. Blue team's core is under attack.
And we do have some hard camps pushing into this core, so I'm not sure if Cheekies or Zero is going to defend this. But I apologize. Missed the kill onto Hanzo.
I don't think Hanzo's going to defend it.
Sanctification comes out from Tyrael. Marbuckle, it might be in trouble. We do get the kill onto Lunara. That's a 3 for 0. 3 for 1. They did get Blaze. One down, baby. Easy. Man, did you watch the Super Bowl halftime show?
I did.
You did?
I did.
How did you like it?
You know, I got confused.
Well, that's because you're old.
with-
That's because you're old.
Well, yeah. I was a little worried that Tupac was going to come out and be alive all of a sudden.
God, I was hoping that was going to happen. When the Tupac song started, I was like, wait a minute. Have they been building up this for the past 25 years, hiding a Tupac?
Just to get to the Super Bowl.
Just for LA to get the to get Tupac on stage.
You know, if Tupac had never left Digital Underground, he'd probably be okay. Big Arrow.
Fury Day will go down. 1 for 0 as Baby Makers are not giving up. They are going to defense, and big Ancestral onto Deadwish, keeping him alive. Lupus is low. Reign of Randomness from Gul'dan going to pour some damage onto this bottom keep. As a fairly healthy Immortal is going to put some damage into this bottom peak. Most likely will go down. Lupus had to port back to get some health. And we take it the way it is going to disengage and look for something else on the map as Baby Makers is forced to clean up this Immortal.
They have a chance.
Everyone has a chance. Tremor is rotating here. Perhaps looking for something.
I mean, they are still on same talent tiers, so this wouldn't be the worst time to pick a fight.
Not a bad time to fight. 16s are not online just yet for Taketh Awayeth.
They're going to have to do it sooner. They're going to have to go clear bot lane.
Big Entomb onto Weary Day. Dragon Arrow. Oh, fantastic sanctification coming out from Tyrael. With the Slug Hunter bomb displacing the team. Rhaegar goes down. Lupus is in trouble. Can she get away? Can he get away? Slug is hungry. Able
Slug
to secure the kill onto Lunara. Zero's low, but can Warbuckle help cleanse and get the Blaze away? I missed the Hanzo kill as I was looking somewhere else. That's 4 for 1 so far. And I'm not sure. There we go. We do have Zerg perhaps calling for core, but his team isn't yet convinced that they can do it just yet. We have Weary Day backing. So, all right.
You know, KDA, Danny, KDA.
Maybe they put a bet on this game that it would go a certain amount of minutes.
You think they're sandbagging it?
They took the over. They're like, the bet was like 13 minutes. Like, no, we can't end it just yet. We have to go 14. I gotta win $500. They get onto Slug Hunter from Marbuckle. He's had himself Ancestral, but we do have Lunargo down. That Ancestral was not up for Lupus just yet. And Marbuckle is getting really low. Reign of Randomness coming after cooldown. We do see 3 for 0 so far. And maybe this is the time they call for core?
Yeah, Danny, I think you're right. I think 14 minutes.
I told you. And with the core dropping at 75% health, we are going to have all members up in a moment, but I think it's a little too late. This first game will go over to the side of Taketh Awayeth. GG's.
Impressive.
That was the I'm not sure if it's mechanical skill or just game knowledge, but yes, very, very impressive. But looking at this map summary, Panda, can you tell us kind of what happened as I update my little score screen?
Danny, I don't think I even need to take a look at it. To be honest, it pretty much went completely and Taketh Awayeth.
Yeah.
Every aspect.
Yeah.
It actually was so bad I couldn't actually follow half the game because there was just stuff happening everywhere all at once.
Now, I want to remind you, Baby Makers is a really, really good team. So, yeah, that's how good this Wild Heart team actually is. But let's go into the intermission screen or the ban room. But yeah, we will jump into this thing as soon as we have the lobby back up. Let me make sure that our data gets updated because it does it for me. It's fixed. But as we wait for the next lobby to come back up, let's chill out. Panda's waiting for his $50 worth of hamburgers to show up to his door from DoorDash.
Damn straight I am. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny? What are you gonna eat?
I actually made dinner.
What'd you make?
I made it's called Hayashi rice. Hayasshi. It's like a Japanese stew. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it sounded like it was Caribbean.
Yeah, no, it's Japanese stew. It's pretty good. You should. It's not that hard to make. It's just a bunch of onions, mushrooms, and some carrots. And we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen.
I think Slug Hunter has a date. He wants to go.
And this was picked by Taketh Awayeth. Perfect. that's what we're doing. We are ready. Slug Hunter has a couple dates that got lined up by Salvaje from that Cupid event. So he is calling for readies. Readies are coming out from Baby Makers. I
Danny.
really like this map. I really, really like this map.
What is Baby Maker's ban here?
Baby, I mean,
Like,
Murky?
I mean, do they just throw like a dart at it?
I don't know if we take it the way it is worried about. Obviously, they're not worried about Johanna, right? They let it go through. I think the ban is figure out what you're going to draft and figure out what beats that draft. So they get rid of the Junkrat. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they ban here.
They're not going to get the Maiev tonight.
They are not going to get the Maiev. Maiev. This is actually, I would argue, Maev's best map is Toon. Yes, shady. Hayashi Rice is actually pretty pog. I'll take a picture for you and put it in our Discord. But when I played, we see a choke ban again. When I actually played Heavy Impact, our goal wasn't to win the game. It was to take a tower. It was small goals like that.
Did you meet your goal?
No.
Okay.
No. Sadly, towers were left unscathed.
Not every goal is met, Danny. That's okay.
Small things in life. But we do see the Johanna being taken off the board. First pick for Baby Makers. Do we see the Rhaegar picked up again by Cheekies, or do we see more of a Stukoff? Stukoff might have been a little bit more impactful in that last game with the Entombs that came out from Marbuckle. Marbuckle did hit some big Entombs. But we see Cheekies once again pick up the Rhaegar.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and guess we see Probius and a Murky on this next two picks.
I would very much like to see the Probius.
Maybe a Nova. Slug Hunter Diablo. I'm going to guess he swaps. I'm not sure if actually Slug... Actually, no. Slug Hunter does play Diablo.
Grant us strength.
And Weary Day is going to go Malfurion again. It's funny. For the longest time, I was seeing Weary play Anduin. I'm not sure if he's just trying out the new Malf build, all the buffs that happened to Malf in the last patch. But yeah, those roots were pretty big in that last game. Marbuckle's going to grab the Blaze, and Lupus on the Vala.
Okay. Strong picks. Vala's not going to be impacting the Diablo too much until, what, 16?
Yeah. So they're a little worried about a hyper carry Vala. D-shield.
There goes the
Vala.
Mosquito.
Yeah, Mosquito Tracer does get taken off the board. What offlaner do they want to pick up? Ace Blaze on the Hanzo, and do we see Tremor
Redemption.
offlane or Zergling offlane, or do we see a swap here?
Yeah,
I love it. I knew it. Do I call
Brutus
this?
here.
I wish there was like an award phase for picking these drafts.
Pretty good call.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I need to go grab that food.
Now there was some changes to Nova. I am not a Nova griefer, so I don't know what the changes were, but I think she is a little bit better. And we see Zero on Nubrag with a Deadwish Tychus. And final pick coming out from Zergling. Offlane, is it a Nova offlane? Who knows? I am hoping that the picks don't change and Slug has to play Diablo. Tremor says something. But we do see a classic Nubarak Blaze combination, just hyper CC to blow up the target. Vala and Taketh pouring in the damage. Should be a fun game number 2. We did have the mouth picked up to disrupt the heavy baby makers has picked up. This is game 2. We do have Slug Hunter still on Diablo, Tremor still on Nova. There was no swapping in that little swap phase. This should be fun.
Prepare yourselves. The battle begins shortly.
And if you are new to HOTS, which I don't think anyone actually is, I think everyone's just Smurf at this point. We do have Lupus. What's the build? Let's find out. Lupus is gonna go W build. This is well, yep.
Battle begins in
What the hell? You're in comms with Tremor? Jesus. We do have a neutral camp that will spawn here at the 1 minute mark, and a hard camp that spawns here and here at the 1 minute mark. And as these two teams are in comms together, it should make things a little more interesting. Nova Covert Ops, by the way. And I believe Slug Hunter called for the Bad Benny Diablo build, which is a pretty aggressive all-in Diablo build. Big Q onto Vala. And that's going to be a first blood onto Lupus. Slug Hunter, is he able to get away? No. Cheekies will get the bite onto the Diablo. That's a 1-for-1. Mason Blaze might be in trouble here, as Mason Blaze is actually Malfurion. I missed that. As Weary Day is playing Hanzo. Okay. So there is definitely some role swaps here. And actually, the Malfurion went Vengeful Roots. So not the one that sleeps you. This one there. Tangling Roots spawn a shrimp that deals 58 damage per second. Alright, well. We have Malfurion Vengeful Roots. QE onto the Nubarak, followed up with the Vengeful Roots from Malfurion. But not enough follow-up damage to put the Nubarak harm's way. We have Zergling starting the siege camp. Bottom lane, we do have rotation here from Baby Makers. It's going to be a 4 versus 2 at the moment. That might be a dead Zergling. And we do have Battlefield go down, trying to take the siege camp away. So far, much better. We do have a Zergling leaving the game, perhaps rage quit. No pauses just yet. Not sure if actually Zerg's back. Zerg looks like Zerg is actually back.
Danny, I know you missed me.
I was lost without you. We have a lot of stuff going on here.
Looks like it.
And we do have both teams starting their bruiser camps. But with gems, pretty stable here. A little bit of damage onto Marbuckle. As these two hard camps are going to clash in the middle lane here. Level 4 Nova, Holo stability. So, I don't know how often this is picked, but increase the cast range of Holo Decoy by 100%. Tychus will go down. That's a dead wish. Dead wish calling for lag, that's why he died. as the hard camp pushes into this middle wall and towers. Chat, what level 7 do you think Nova goes? Because we got a covert ops and then a holo stability. What's the level 7? And it is perfect shot. All right, I'm not sure if there's a mean talent on that level 7 for Nova. Slug might be in trouble here. Does get the Q from Anubarak, dropping pretty low, and they are able to get the kill from Vala onto Diablo. W build Vala at 13 stacks. Yuri was able to stop. No. Zero actually got his turn in. Can you report Mason for the level 1? Web Weavers will go over to the side of we Taketh Awayeth for the first pick. And Slug Hunter, a man of his word, is going the Bad Benny Diablo build. Panda, how's your sandwich?
It is delicious.
Is it worth $50?
Absolutely not.
Is it worth $25?
That's like 15.
Okay. Now, do you prefer In-N-Out or Five Guys?
In-N-Out, 100%.
Why the hell did you get Five Guys?
'Cause In-N-Out can't get it delivered.
Makes sense.
And I didn't want to drive down there and deal with a 45-minute line.
They opened up Raising Cane's near my office recently. And,
Never had that.
Yeah, well, the line, I sent my secretary to go pick up Raising Cane's for the office. And she came back 2 hours later. I was like, what happened? She's like, the line was long. And she couldn't actually exit the drive-thru because she was blocked by other cars. And then after it was all said and done, no one wanted to tell her that it was okay.
Okay.
Everyone had to tell her that it was really good. But we do have a game going on. It's a 1-for-1 trade here in the bottom lane.
The broccoli's chasing him down.
The broccoli is
broccoli
going
got the
to
kill.
secure the kill onto a new Big E onto, and a kill onto Malthael as Narbuckle is going to pay for that death, or that kill with a death of her own. Baby Makers does have the gems to get their first Web Weaver. And Lupus has 22. He does have enough to secure the cap, and we'll get it here. Big burrow in from Zero will secure the kill onto Diablo, as souls get reset to 25.
Uh-oh. Broccoli's chasing him down again.
Broccoli, can he do it? By the way, Broccoli so far has 14 stacks, so not a danger Broccoli just yet.
Soon.
Blue Web Weavers are pushing. We do have Marbuckle bottom lane with her Web Weaver, and the rest of the 4-man mid and top. Burrow does not land onto Slug, as this middle Web Weaver will get cleared up, and we are going to see the... What is this? We are going to have
On the ball.
Diablo, Weary, and Mason rotate bottom lane? Malthael? Give Dead Wish bottom lane, Big E from Marbuckle, putting good damage on the Zerg lane. Precision Strike coming out from Nova. Ooh, Last Rites doesn't secure, but a follow-up arrow from the Hanzo will. Rooted Anubarak. Oh,
Great
APOC combo
dodge.
miss. Dragon Arrow does land, though, on to Cheekies.
Well, I think Zero impaled him out of his combo.
Yeah, Zero hit the Q onto the Diablo Q. Stop the RQ.
I think that one saved a life.
weavers. I agree. These web weavers have like body pillows. Kind of weird. Every day we'll cap the siege camp bottom lane as Malthael finishes a hard camp. Diablo at 46 souls, so he's not that tanky just yet, as we have a hard camp pushing mid lane.
I believe he has his eye on Lupus.
Don't we all, though? Don't we all?
Why not?
You know, sadly, we didn't have Lupus on the Wild Heart Valentine's Day episode last week. I feel like he would have gotten some bids in there.
I would have thrown down some serious money for him.
At least 5 bits.
Maybe more.
Huh. Do you have a hard camp walking middle lane with this Web Weaver? It's going to put some decent damage into this middle wall. Dead Wish is going to pop Odin. We have a Nearbrak floating here top lane. See if we can get a burrow in here, followed up with a Blaze E. Blaze is rotating middle lane, but nope. Slug is going to scout that out. Big burrow onto Nearbrak, followed up with the APOC combo, followed up with a Dragon Arrow. That's one dead so far. Slug is looking for more. I'm not sure if he has buttons just yet. And we do have Zero in trouble here as Malthael and company. Last rights go out, but not enough to kill. As Slug Hunter once again gets cute here. And Nova is going to finish off the Nearbrak. And that actually might have been Holo Stability that actually secured that kill, as Lupus is playing kind of a fun version of Nova. Bottom keep will go down. And Panda, I haven't heard you this quiet ever in your entire life, so that must be a good sandwich.
It's very good, and also I'm just kind of in awe right now of this game.
This is like watching your team play.
Yes. It looks like one of our games. And I'm kind of secretly rooting for the broccoli. I think it's gotten 2 kills.
The broccoli's at 20 stacks so far. Repeatable quest, 65,535. I'm not sure if we get there tonight, but we'll find out. Word on the street is that Lupus is actually in comms with the We Taketh Awayeth boys. Hopefully not giving up strats. We're looking for something here. Has 36 gems. Being pretty aggressive here for how many gems he is holding. We're just going to pick up the experience globes as we see We Taketh Awayeth rotate down here onto the bottom siege camp. And I'm not sure if they're scouting out this boss or they want to start this boss. Definitely a scout, as members of We Taketh Awayeth are in the middle lane and have vision on the blue team. And Weary Day and Mason Blaze are going to go ahead and start this boss. Boss at about 25% health. Red Web Weavers are secured. We are going to have Web Weavers and a boss pushing into this top lane. And they're going to hold it for a little bit. Slug's going to have it now. Big APOC combo will land this time onto a Nearbrak. That's a dead bug. 2 for 0 so far. Marbuckle in that bunker. I'm not sure if she's going to survive the night. And Zergling is looking for blood.
And she makes it away.
She makes it away. Slug is calling for Lupus death. Broccoli will come out. Big E onto Tremor and Slug Hunter from Marbuckle. As we do have Web Weavers on the core already. Shield is down. Slug Hunter is low, and he will drop. Maybe? No? I lied. He lives for now. But core at 55% health and dropping quickly. 26%. 0%. Good game. Game 2. What's the next draft we see tonight, Panda?
I think we need an Abathur at some point.
Do we? I want to see a Murky. I do want to see the Murky. But game 2, we'll go over to the side of we take it with. Yeah, fun draft. Nova. I want to look at these talents. Level 1 Nova covert ops, holo stability level 4, perfect shot, precision, psionic efficiency, explosive. Interesting. We do have, this is neat. Slug Hunter on the tank, Weary on the DPS, Zerg offlane, and then Mason on the truck. They're showing their flexibility, playing a legitimate Storm League team on roles they don't play. But we will take you to our little map band screen as we wait for the lobby to pop back up. Lobby is not up yet. As soon as it's there, we will bring you there. Pick Alex Straza off lane, you cowards. I agree. I do want to see the Cho'Gall go through. So hopefully they don't ban the Cho'Gall and it gets picked up in the 1-2.
Is this why Bronze 6 didn't try out for Storm Division this season?
My ego is very fragile. So yes.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. But this is best of 3, so if we take it the way it is able to secure this next map, we will get a 3-0, and I will go ahead which is sitting somewhere in the kitchen. Lobby is up. Let me drag you in, Panda.
So I like it, Danny.
And we are going to Towers of Doom. Which is picked by our friends. Taketh Awayeth. So let's make sure we have a good game. Readies are coming out from both these teams. I'm gonna guess, Panda. This is the guess that we see a Cho ban this round. What do you ban?
I think they let it through.
You think they'll let Cho through?
Why not?
We'll find out. Shady is calling for Valera. We see it fall. I think they're kind of reach. I think you're right. They're throwing darts at a dartboard to ban out. How many subs are on each side? I don't think there's any subs on any side here. This is well, on the right side, Brobuntu, we have the Wild Heart CCL team. On the left side, for Baby Makers, we have their regular 5-man. So there are no subs to them. Oh, we have a
that?
We have. It's possible we have a Cho'Gall. First pick coming out. We don't have a Johanna. Do we see Johanna come back out? Is Zero going to play the Johanna? Who knows?
The crusade
Yep.
So
calls.
Zero is going to grab the Johanna. And this is the Slug Hunter is going to pick up the Rhaegar. I was hoping for the Cho'Gall pick, but no. Can we see a Murky? I want to see a Murky. How about Abba Murky?
A Mercather?
Mercather? We go Abba Murky main tank.
No.
All shall suffer.
Dreams have been crushed. Maybe not. Next two picks coming out from the Baby Makers. Stukov is alive and well. Could see a Stukov or even Anduin Light Bomb Johanna. As Cheekies has picked the Rhaegar the last two games. Lupus once more onto Valo, and Cheekies is going to grab the Anduin. So the possibility of a Light Bomb Johanna is there. Although I believe the first game when Zero picked up Johanna, he did go Blessed Shield. This map typically goes to level 20, so we might see a Falling Sword come out from Zero. But next band's coming out from Taketh Awayeth. Haka will be deleted off the map. And final band coming out from Baby Makers. Cho'Gall.
Leave the Cho'Gall.
Leave the
Leave it.
Cho'Gall. Bro,
They left it.
I left it. Well, this is where they pick it. They can't pick it in the next round. So this is it or not.
I mean, it's going to be Cho. I was kind of wondering maybe if they might go like a main tank Deathwing.
Anything? Do you have an Abathur?
There it is.
Would we have Murky? We got Murky.
All right, we're happy.
We got Murky.
Clearly, one
Clearly,
team is watching the stream.
Clearly-
oh, but look at the
we
spike
have
right
we
back.
have a Lost Vikings. Wait, this only means one thing. We're gonna go Butcher. Please play Big Butcher. Please pick Butcher. Or Alarak. What's he pick?
Naruto could be fun.
This stuff. Okay. The dream has been met. Abba Murky. I have to guess it's a main tank Murky. Or I have to hope. And I don't see. Oh, we have Slug on Rhaegar, Mason on Lyric, Weary, Zerg on Murky, and Mephisto Tremor. Okay. This is fantastic.
I'm kind of excited to see the Mercather just go Viking killing.
The Mercather is going to go kill the Johanna. It's Abba Murky is extremely strong. Kind of a troll pick, kind of fun. Let's see how it works out for these teams.
Yeah, and it's only troll if it doesn't work.
You are right, but we do have a Lost Vikings here. I have seen Marbuckle play Vikings. Does a pretty good job. Check out these level 1 talents. You do have the blind build coming out from Johanna.
10 seconds.
Do we see an auto attack, Vala, or W build come out for Lupus
Well,
or Q build?
what are you
Sure.
waiting for?
Maybe Vala decides not to go into any level 1. We have a 4-man rotation pretty quickly, as they're pretty confident that the Lost Vikings can soak up the XP, and we are going to see Lupus go into the Q build. As Murky takes the level 1 bribe quest.
You know, Danny, this draft had something for both of us.
Well,
They gave
listen.
the Abathur for me and the Murky for you.
Tremor went Mephisto Q build and already has 6 stacks. That's pretty good at 40-something seconds. Zero's getting a little low in this back line. I'm not sure if his team yet help out here. Cheekies will pop him back off. We are going to get a main tank Leoric. Not the Dream is not alive. And First Blood will go over to the side of Baby Makers. Dead Wish might be dead, and his wish has been granted.
Very much so.
Once more,
Zero's going down too.
Mephisto's life goals are get a 1-for-1 trade there. Mephisto already at 14 stacks on his Q quest. Let's check in with the our friend Zergling on him. As both these teams are going to start their Zapper camps.
It's gonna be tough. Murky already bribed the top.
That's what the fish is good for. And Murky Wing is a tougher fish, so it makes it a little harder to kill when he throws his puffer fish out there. Oh, you have a dead Murky.
Down.
Murky down. Objective
Luckily
up
he'll
in
be back.
10 seconds. Slug will go down. Unfortunate, as the objectives are now up. And Lost Vikings will get the channel top left as Cheeky starts the channel bottom. We'll secure the channel there. 8 shots will go over the side of Baby Makers as Weary on Abba is looking to cap this. We'll get the channel. And members of Baby Makers will pump in the damage with this bottom wall and tower. Lupus might be in trouble here. Pull from Anduin to keep Lupus out of the fight. As Mason Blaze and company are going to push into this bottom fort, bottom tower. With enough structure damage. You do have 2 members of the Vikings go down, but we do have the kill onto the Rhaegar. As Abathur heals up this middle wall. Wrench. Dog was. So far for experience, Zergling's doing a pretty good job keeping up with the Vikings. And the Q quest has been completed at 446 for the Mephisto. I would say above average. Tremor low in the back line. Slug gonna heal him back up. Bite onto Dead Wish, but he has the shield back up. Next objective will spawn in 10 seconds. Sapper camps are up.
The time is now.
We are seeing Murky start the channel here, but we should see a stall buys Dead Wish. And Dead Wish might have put himself in harm's danger. He is able to get away, but the cap hasn't occurred just yet. Big Entomb followed up by the Durance onto the members here. Falling Sword, though, will cleanse out any of the shenanigans that we Taketh Awayeth has. And Leoric is low. Dead Viking. Eric goes down to Murky.
Hero slain.
Another dead Viking.
The slaughter out there for Vikings.
As Dead Wish is going to attempt the channel. We do have Weary Day blown out the Rhaegar, and they're looking at Lupus. And the channel will be secured by Murky as 4 shots rain into Baby Maker's core. Is MFCEO really called Loot Panda? No, MFCEO is called Danny. Sapper camps are started for both these teams here.
Mercathur is just doing some work, Danny.
Well, Mercathur is the dream.
But Vikings are pulling away though in experience. They're
Yeah,
starting to
take
now.
whatever draft strategy you have. Just put Mercathur into any draft. We'll have fun. I can't tell you you'll win, but you'll have fun. Durance goes out, doesn't land on anybody just yet. Lupus might be in trouble. Can he get away? Big Entomb coming out. Ancestral does land to Mason Blaze, but the ult from the Anduin will keep his team up. Falling Sword, not enough to save the Vala. Dead Wish should be able to get away just fine as objectives are spawning in 20 seconds. Geo Slug porting back gets some mana. As Tremor and Mason are going to sit bot. And Mephisto will get a kill onto a Viking. Objectives are starting to get channeled. A Viking over here. Just delaying a little bit. And they are going to trade caps on the core. Big Entomb from Leoric. Falling for the Durance. Falling Sword will cleanse out any of the Durance ult, but members of Baymakers are low. Slug Hunter will get the bite onto Anduin, securing a kill, but is this a dead Anduin? And follow-up kill onto the Lupus. Loop Zero might be in trouble here. That's a 3 for 0 as Regather will get some kills onto members of Baymakers.
And I don't think Deadwish is going to finish that dance.
Hero slain.
This stat back here, Zergling was killing a Viking in the bush. We'll get the tower top. Who do you think's having more fun tonight? We Taketh Awayeth or Baby Makers?
Yeah, that's a tough question.
What do you think?
I think it might be we Taketh Awayeth.
I think that's the call. Durance will go out, doesn't land. Zero in the back line, might be in trouble. He does have his falling sword if he's in trouble, but Mephisto does go down.
All right. Game can turn around right here.
This is it.
I think we're going to get a game 4 out of this.
We're getting a game 5.
Let's go slow. Let's go for game 4 first.
All right. Do you have a 4v2 plus an ABBA here? And they're not dropping. Level 16s are online. Ancestral goes out onto Mason Blaze. Big Ancestral, Falling Sword, Anduin, a shield goes out. Leoric is not dying. And Leo is not dying.
No.
But Slug Hunter is
he's
out
not.
of mana and can't do this much longer. And Mercathur will get the kill onto a Viking as they're looking at Lupus. Durance goes out, misses again from Tremor. Leoric in that back line looking at the Lupus. That will secure a kill. Mason will go down though. Trait value will come out as channel was secured. 23 to 25 on core damage. Zero is low. Can Zero get out? Bite comes out from Slug. We'll get pulled out by Cheekies. Root misses. Bite comes out once more from Slug. Can Slug get out? These Vikings are looking for blood here. They're trying to choke out an escaping Slug Hunter. Tremor with those tank values trying to body block for his healer. Ace to Blaze is back up on Leoric. Big swipe will take out one Viking so far as Slug is in the back line. Durance comes out, lands onto Anduin, pops his ult. And it's a 2 Vikings for 1 Rhaegar. Blaze is alone. We'll go down, popping the Entomb just to put some structures up on the board.
I think he was trying to help out Baby Makers, give him an extra structure.
4 structures. The 3 altar phase with the Rhaegar down for 16 seconds and Leo down for 19 more seconds. This is in the advantage of Baby Makers to take a tower here and cap some objectives, as they do have Lost Vikings to cap. We have 1 Viking going towards the top left objective point. We have a pretty big fight here, bottom lane. Cheeky's trying to cap, but getting stalled out. 1 cap goes over so far for 3 shots do go into the We Taketh Awayeth core. 23 to 22. And Abathur is going to walk up towards their core as Murky's going to zone out the Vikings. Durance does land, followed up with the Light Bomb. Not Light Bomb. The Falling Sword and the... what's that? Holy Word Salvation. Mason Blaze will go down. The Ancestral was not up in time yet. So that's a Deadly Orc. This cap should go over towards Babe Makers, and 3 more shots will rain into the core of Taketh Awayeth. 18 to 19 on core damage. Pretty even.
Pretty even. Bot lane is going to be in trouble for them. But they do have the mule going, so.
Yeah, the mule is going.
And meanwhile, Murky just goes over and bribes the camp
Murkithur
behind
is
him.
going to go ahead and grab a fish. Grab a camp. Sappers will go in, are looking to go into this bottom tower. 1 will go in. Where's it killed? Durance goes out. Hits, but the Johanna had an ult up. Falling Swords away from the Entomb. Murky in the back line. Mason is just in the back line. Cheeky's is in trouble here. That's 2 for 0 so far. Ancestral does land onto Slug Hunter. Big W's from Tremor to put the damage in, and we're going to see We Taketh Awayeth boys secure this bottom tower. And if the members of Baby Makers aren't careful, this might be a 6 cap. As GC rotations coming out from Mason Blaze on this middle tower, looking to get a 6 cap here. Tremor doing what he can to get this middle tower secured. Durance comes out, will land onto 0. That might be a dead... Falling Sword away. But it is a 6 cap, and we do have Abathur bottom securing. Oh, wait, Abathur is taking a nap. Okay, we'll start the cap now.
He was doing Abathur things.
He's doing Abathur things.
end his bombardment.
7 shots will go into the core of Baby Makers, with 6 caps still up as shots go into the core. Holy Word Salvation out. Deadly Auric. They need to take this tower back or it will be game, and they will take it back. It's going to be 5 points to 19 as this top tower is resecured by Baby Makers. Zergling ease away. Big Durance onto 0. Pull from Anduin. Falling Sword, Salvation, and with the level 20 Holy Word Salvation, it is on a reduced timer if she can channel it for the full time. Baby Makers doing what they can to retake these towers. They are calling for a Silence Johanna. This might be a dead tank, and you do have Johanna go down here. That's a minute death timer. So this is trouble if you are a member of Baby Makers. As
you gotta be
Taketh
Awayeth
is looking to retake this top tower.
I think Joe poked the tiger a little too much there.
Top tower will go down here, and do we see rotations middle, or are they going to set up just to cap one of these objectives? With Johanna down for 35 more seconds, and this objective hopping into 10, this might be game. Durance comes out, lands onto a Olaf. Viking's going to channel the right side objective. Holy Word Salvation does come out. That is a dead Vala, 64 seconds. Johanna's still down. Cap will come out from Marbuckle. 1 objective left. Dead Wish is in trouble here. That's a dead Zarya. And GG LOLs are coming out. What? See anyone capping this just yet? We see a slap fest. What? Falling Sword onto the Weary Day. We'll get the kill onto Abathur. Marbuckle is gonna go down though. Weary down. Durance is gonna miss onto 0. Falling Sword is up. Will Falling Sword get him away? I don't think so. Fall Entomb. Do we just go boss and not cap? Nope. We'd see Slug Hunter inching into the death zone. All right. Well, GG's. That was a fun set of games. As we Taketh Awayeth secures the victory for this round. But yeah, let's look at the match summary. Not much to be said. Dream comp of now. Some fun all swaps. All the members. Amanda, what do you think?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in NGS in any division.
In Heroes of the Storm?
That was a little reminiscent of a random solo Storm League game.
Is that an ARAM mid?
Very little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to ask if they want to. We'll message Slug. But if not, we will let you guys go. I'm getting a message from Sluggy. Let me just jump into
And Danny, we should really make this known. Baby Makers is a very good team.
Baby Makers is a very good team. But we did get 3-0 tonight. But we are going to be joined by Slug Hunter in a second. Sure. Yeah.
Hello?
Slug,
Hello?
congratulations.
How are you?
You had the dream comp of Murky and Abathur come out in that last game.
Yes.
And the only way that it would have been better if it was main tank murky. Why did you crush my dreams?
Mason just locked Leoric into the main tank Leoric.
Ah.
And we're not going to go into what Mason says.
I really appreciate you guys actually swapping roles a little bit here. So you playing both healer and offlane, which I guess you're not too different on. But we just see Tremor on the Tracer a couple games and Mason tanking. I'm assuming you're taking this season of Storm just to have fun and compress from long CCL season.
To some degree, yeah. For the most part, we're just kind of enjoying it, playing. We're kind of just jumping around roles. We were originally a little more set, like, oh, this person's gonna play this, but like still swapping roles in that sense. And they were like, just every draft we're just gonna figure something out. Like whoever wants to play what can play, whatever. So if someone's like, oh, I want to play, like where he was like, I want to play ABBA, and we're like, okay. And I'm like, oh, they picked Joe Rhaegar's up. I want to pick that.
That sounds pretty fun. But looking at these drafts, we did see game 2, my favorite, Tremor pick up Nova. And I'm not sure if it's level 1s or 4s or troll, but they looked a little troll. But yeah,
I don't know what they were.
I think he went like holo something, and it was they were definitely not the meta Nova picks. Although Nova's not a meta hero, but it worked out. You guys showed what you can do.
I don't know if Trevor plays that hero. I just know he picked it. All I know is that we realized the like 7 procs off of buildings, so he was doing a ton of siege damage.
He was doing a bit of siege damage. Panda, any questions for Slug?
No, I'm still in shock from that whole thing. I don't really have words.
Understandable.
Understandable. By the way, I wanted. We talked a little bit about your presence on the Wild Heart Valentine's Day cast, and I was actually impressed by how much money you raised for 20 minutes.
As an hour.
For 20 minutes worth of work. And I feel like, as an entrepreneur, maybe me and Panda can like get you a little more money by the hour if you're interested. But congrats tonight. I don't have any questions. Panda, obviously you have no questions. But Sluggy, any shout outs?
Shouts to the team as always. Honestly, Baby Makers made that pretty fun as well. They were having a good time with it.
Yeah, they were lighthearted.
I kind of appreciate that because we're just kind of playing whatever we think is fun. But I know sometimes teams can be like, "Oh, why aren't you playing, the most serious comps in the world?" But no, it was a fun series. And shout out to Twitch chat, of course, as always.
You did get some fun Twitch stuff happening in the chat.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Congratulations and good luck rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, guys, that was Danny and Panda casting tonight. If we can do it, anyone can do it. You guys have a good rest of your night and be safe.
Peace.